After this dispensation of grace ends, Israel's program will resume. God says in Romans 11 that Israel shall be saved, for this is my covenant unto them. Notice that God is speaking about fulfilling his covenant, or promise, he made to Israel. All of the covenants God made with Israel and the effects of those covenants will resume after this present dispensation ends. Of particular interest is the Davidic covenant. This covenant was designed to implement God's Jehovahness in the form of 5 mandates that would allow God to establish his kingdom in Israel. Christ fulfilled the Redeemer mandate during his earthly ministry through his death, burial, and resurrection. Next, Christ will serve as Israel's deliverer. Paul said, "There shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob." The time in which Christ will serve as Israel's deliverer is referred to as the Lord's Day of Wrath. This is a time in Israel's history that is yet to come. Many of the prophets speak about the day of the Lord, which will be a great and dreadful day. The Lord will pour out his wrath and fierce anger to lay the land desolate. This coming of Christ will be identified with him purging the earth of all ungodliness. The book of Revelation also gives a great amount of detail into this time. Then, Christ will fulfill the next mandate of the Davidic covenant, the Avenger. This mandate will occur towards the end of the Lord's Day of Wrath. As Jeremiah says, "This is the day of the Lord God of hosts, a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversaries." Christ is going to seek vengeance by justly punishing Israel's enemies for all their wrongdoings against Israel. The prophet Isaiah says, "According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay, fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies." Christ's vengeance will also be a final blow to Satan and his plan to become the Most High, and Christ will cast him into a specialized area of hell called the bottomless pit. After Christ has purged the world of all ungodliness, he and his remnant will be ready to establish God's kingdom on the earth.